Hello, everybody. All right, I'm going to make this brief. Um, I've, I've messaged Ernie and asked him to message me and let me know what's going on. Um, and I told him I would have to go live if he didn't message me back. I just need to
Did I tell you about the survey at the end?
clear the air.
There's a survey on the screen.
Um, so, sorry, somebody was distracting me. We're still at Walmart. But anyway, there's some issues here. If you are friends with Ernie, if you care about Ernie, if you love Ernie, if you're, if you don't want to see him in harm's way, you need to let him know that the choices he's making now are not good. Um, the hospital called me this morning, and the nurse asked me if Ernie would have a safe place to go. Basically, if he could come to my house, and I said, yeah, he can stay here until he, gets to his family or wherever he's going, and I'll come and get him if you need me to come and get him. She said, yeah, he's going to need somebody to come and get him. She said, the doctor will call you later and set everything up and talk to you. And I was like, good, good. I need to talk to the doctor because he needs to know some things before Ernie's released. And, well, the doctor never called me. And I'm actually at the dentist with my son, and people start messaging me about Ernie going live. And I'm like, how in the hell is he live if he's still in the hospital? And they said, well, he's being transported. So I called the hospital. No, he's not being transported. If that's what he said on his live stream, it's incorrect. And he's been released into my care. And I am obviously not there. So he told them I was in the parking lot waiting on him, and somebody else picked him up. I don't know who it was. I'm almost positive it was Tiffany. And this is not good. So if you speak to him, if you talk to him, if he reaches out to anybody, if he goes live, let him know that she is the biggest con artist, scam person I've ever seen. And only bad things are going to happen. She's promised him $20,000. And that's all he sees right now is that money that he thinks she's got for him. And she's promised him a Mercedes. I've yet to see it. It's supposed to have been shipped 2 or 3 weeks ago. How long does it take to ship a car somewhere from Georgia to Kentucky? It's 2 states. You could have drove and got it. She's a fraud, and I just feel like Ernie's in trouble. So, hey, Rayshawn, but that's that's the update. I don't really have a whole lot more that I can update or I can say because I haven't talked to Ernie, and I'm sure that if he's with someone who's promised him $20,000 and they're telling him, hey, don't be on the phone, don't be telling nobody where you're at, tell him you're actually going to a facility somewhere. That's what he's doing, and it's not good.
Can you hold that? I don't want it to
It's
go.
not gonna fall. Yeah.
I'm just worried. I didn't mean to carry
I
it.
got it. I don't want to follow you. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know why he lied. Um, and I'm sure he's gonna have a reason. I'm sure he's gonna tell a story. But you know, it's time for us as his friends to hold him accountable on his stories.
I'll get Hunter to
So
call it as soon as I find out where I parked.
you know Tiffany personally, and you will reach out to her and ask her what she's doing. Yeah, if you know her personally, yeah, she's. I've seen all these wild claims she made about
I don't think we're this far down.
being.
We are, 'cause he is.
Uh, about all this money she's sent him and paid for everything, all his trips and all that stuff. Well, I don't know about all that, but something needs to be done. Um, this is he's obviously not well. He's not okay. He's lied himself out of the hospital, tricked them into thinking he was with me. And I told the lady on the phone, you let him just walk out of there. Like, she said, well, you said you could come and get him. I said, yeah, I told you I live 4 hours away too. And but anyway, so now the hospital knows if something happens to him, it's not on me because he's not with me. I don't know why the trickery. Um, if Tiffany's on the up and up, then why didn't he just have Tiffany say she was coming to get him? That's what I don't understand. It makes no sense. So to use my name like that and use my friendship like that, I don't appreciate it. Um, it's time for all of us to hold him accountable. Every one of us. Like, I know he's not well. I know he's not. But he's making decisions like this, and he's got to be held accountable. Can't do this kind of thing. You just can't. Can't the hospital have a police pick him up? No, they can't have police pick him up because he's released. He signed himself out. You want to know what the nurse said to me right before I hung up? She said, well, all we can do now is pray about it. Are you serious? A nurse said that to me. And that hospital, that's a complete joke. Anything would have happened, they would have flat straight come right at me. Well, he was with him. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. I've been in Kentucky all day. I had 3 off days, and my son had a dentist. That's where I was at. I was at the dentist office. I started getting notices about Ernie's live. Like, how in the hell is Ernie live? I don't think you're blocked, Biff. You can see you. I can see you. I know a lot of people care about it. A lot of people don't. Once you care about it, you're gonna have to make you start being honest about everything, especially Tiffany. Like, make her be honest. You have to make sure. Can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Looks like the sound working. Uh-oh. Can you hear me now?
Phone disconnected.
All right, my phone, the car picked up on my phone. Come out here. All right. So, all right. So I'm not walking now. I can see the chat a little bit. So here's what we need to do. Just gonna have to, everybody's gonna have to hold Ernie accountable. Don't let him lie to us no more. Um, whatever if he jumps online later and he says, you know, I'm at some facility, call bullshit because he's not at no facility. He left in a vehicle with somebody, said it was me, and it's not. And that's what's not okay. Like, why are you hiding it? If you left with Tiffany, why are you hiding it?
Yeah.
There's no excuse for that. Sorry, I muted for a second.
Yes, Sarah, we would love it if you go back to
It's
basketball.
Yeah. Ernie asked me
It
for
would be.
to give that number to Tiffany, and I wouldn't do it. I don't know who did, but um,
Yeah,
this is
my phone's in my bedroom.
it is scary, Alicia. Like, there's absolutely no way he should be um, released, especially if he's lying about who
We had
he's
to
with.
stop getting
Like, why do you need to lie about it?
medicine. Okay, I've got some stuff I gotta do, and then I'll be home. One more stop is all I got. She can chill for a minute.
He told me yesterday.
I'll be there in a minute. All right, I love you.
He told me yesterday that he talked to Savannah 3 times. Didn't say a word about Tiffany. He messaged you, Savannah? Well, that's good. He still hasn't messaged me. And I told him I was going live in 10 minutes. That was an hour ago if he didn't message me. But he, you know, he chose to have the hospital call me and use me as his um, home base and then sneak out and go somewhere with somebody else. That doesn't bother me that he went somewhere else. That's actually preferable with the situation he's going in through and with my kids being at home. So what bothers me is that he's, you know, lied about it. And if something would have happened, I would have been responsible.
We can stop at an ATM.
Let me see if I can figure out how to do a link on my phone right quick.
Or y'all going skating or staying home?
That's
I
not
think
it.
you need to stay home.
Guests.
With a mouth like that. That baby's bored. Seven.
Who is? I don't even know how to send a link. How do you comment? Let's see. I'm not good at the phone
You
here.
don't feel good either.
No, of course he don't have any medicines. Like, where would he get them at? I mean, there's no way. And even yesterday, when I talked to him, he said, "Can you come and get me?" I said, "Yeah, Ernie, I'll come and get you." He goes, "Well, I can raise the money for gas." I'm like, "No, Ernie, you're not raising any money. You're not going on YouTube. That's not going to happen." And that's I can't figure. Oh, post comment. Here we go. I'm not going to stay on too long, guys. So I'll let Lisa come up here for a minute. And
Yeah, we'll go home and make you something to eat, baby, okay?
yeah, I think a couple of people who have been making money are slowing down and haven't been doing so as much, and have actually told me that they feel like they need to back up a little bit. And I think it's good for him. He actually told me yesterday he was going back to work. He was going to get a job and work. And today, I'm sure he's chasing that $20,000 that Tiffany says she's got for him. And it's pretty easy to see that honey, that's not plugged up.
Honey, we're going home to eat.
It's pretty easy to see that.
I'm gonna go home and cook.
Yeah, that's not working.
I'll go home and make supper already.
sorry, it's pretty easy to see that he's not that she's not capable of getting that kind of money. And if she needed his signature for something,
I gotta get home.
What kind of sense does that make? Like he hasn't had a steady job in years, and his credit can't be good. Like there's nobody gonna loan him $20,000.
I'll go ahead and cook.
But he believes that.
I'll make some macaroni and cheese instead.
He believes it, and that's we can do what we can to let's see. Sorry, I didn't know I had to. Are you there?
Hey.
I'm not very good at this with my phone.
That's okay. No problem.
What's happening?
I wanted to tell them something before they say his real supporters and his real family wouldn't just ditch him. Let me tell you something. I told him all about Tiffany the first day I talked to him. I asked Jimbo if I should. He said I should. He needs to know. I told him all about her. I told him everything, how she frauded YouTube or Facebook or YouTube, how she did a $60,000 scam, how she catfished Dad with podcast, how she was paying Michael Long, Sophie Long's dad. Like I told him how she doesn't have a Mercedes. I know what kind of car she has, and it's not a Mercedes. And she's promised him twice now she was sending the Mercedes. So he knows. And what he said was, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for telling me that, Lisa. But I'm sorry. That almighty dollar, that's what he's following. And he doesn't care. He doesn't care about himself. He doesn't care about the ones that tried to help him relentlessly. And I can't do it anymore. Can't do it. I can't support him. And I'm just done. And no, that doesn't mean I'm going to the dark side, because I've been there and don't want to go there. I'm just going to do me. And if you want to support me and help me, that's fine. If you don't, I'll understand. But as of this point, I'm done with Ernie Shell. I can't do it.
Well, she, as far as Tiffany goes, she's been on the attack from everybody that has any kind of friendship with Ernie. From what I saw it was on your video, the comments.
Yeah.
Just attacking everybody.
And you heard how she sounded, right? Like, haha, you're not going to get him. I am.
Yeah.
That's exactly how she sounded.
Like a third grade girl fighting with somebody over.
She's sick in the head.
Yeah, it's bad. And the combination of them together is going to be even worse.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, I love Ernie like a brother and like a son. And, I'm worried about him. And that's the reason why I want people to know he's not with me, and he's not okay. He's just not. And when he goes live, we need to tell him, hey, we know what the story is. We know what the real story is. Don't hand us this line of bullshit no more. Now it's because when I called him on some of the stuff while he's in the hospital, and I was talking to him, he was like, "Well, I didn't know that." Okay, Ernie, you did know that. You know it absolutely, but he, when he's having one of his episodes or whatever, he doesn't remember what goes on during that.
Right.
But but he'll play the forgetful. Well, I didn't know, or that the dummy card, like I just didn't know. But he knows. He knows. And it's time for people to start saying, "Hey, look, Ernie, we know that you're smarter than you're acting. Like you can't play dumb and sit on the other side of the fence and say, I'm smarter than everybody. I know, it's a tactic. I know this and I know that. I'm the general. I'm the leader. And then, well, I didn't know that."
Guys, he got out of the hospital and 5 minutes later he was lying to all of you. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like, it's unacceptable anymore. It's unacceptable.
I saw the name of his live, something about the new me or something like that.
Yeah,
Forget one.
I didn't get any.
yeah,
We don't have
knew
any
him.
sandwiches so I could.
Yeah.
So we don't start.
Listen, at this point, every one of us that has tried to help him has done everything they can possibly do. And
Y'all sit right here in the car.
there's nothing left we can do. There's nothing.
Walmart.
So that's all I really wanted to say. I'm disgusted. I'm just so disgusted.
Shut up.
And I'm still just taking a break, guys. I'm not going to be live for a couple days because I don't
Mom
feel like it.
43 Nunya. I put the link in the chat. Like, I can't magically pull you up. You have to click on the link, and like, you've been on Pounds before, right?
All right, Jimbo, I'm getting down.
Okay. See you later.
Take care.
Oh, hey Sherry. I didn't see what. I'm missing a lot of the chat. I don't even know what's going on in the chat a whole lot here, guys. But I'm not. Somebody saying I'm turning against Ernie. That's not the case at all. I'm not turning against Ernie. I just think it's time that his friends step up. Ernie's going to come to my live, huh? Well, this ought to be good. I'm sure that Tiffany's told him he needs to go straighten some stuff out here. You're on.
Hello?
Yes,
Can you
you're
guys
on.
hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yes, I'm mad. Yes, I am. If he's lying, he shouldn't be lying. But the thing is a lot of people need to understand his mental illness could cause him to do that. It could be a sickness. If he is with Tiffany and he is being manipulated, which she did post on Lisa's comment section, and everybody could go read it, that Ernie wanted nothing to do with none of us, and that he was through and he wanted everybody to leave him alone. Well, when he came live today, he proved her wrong on that. So what I'm wanting to know, Jimbo, is this another ploy to set his ass up? What are they doing? I don't quite understand. Well, Tiffany and Ernie, I mean, what is he doing? I don't get it. Why would he be with somebody that is...
Ernie's going to tell you that. I don't know. I can't explain. I've told you what I know. The hospital called me and asked me, would he be safe if he was released with me? I said, yes. Next thing I know, he's going on the live stream. Obviously, he
No,
wasn't.
616, I will not shut the fuck up with that, because exactly, it is mental illness. And until he's properly medicated, he can do stupid shit like this. I deal with it on a damn daily basis.
Well, he's got to allow people to help him. And
That is true. You're right about that, Jimbo. You're absolutely right about that. And I'm sorry for yelling. I don't...
He tricked his way out of the hospital today. And that's,
Yeah.
all trickery cooked up between him and whoever he's with.
I'm not saying that you don't have a right to be upset. I'm not saying that everybody doesn't have a right to be upset. I'm not saying that he should not be held accountable, because he should be. But I think we need to show a little compassion when doing so, because of the simple fact that he is mentally ill. And like I said, I deal with it on a daily basis. I have a boyfriend that is a paranoid schizophrenic with multiple personality disorder who has CPTSD.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people have been really, I don't know, sympathetic and caring for him. But you know, that's the thing is, people aren't tied to him by blood. They're his friend because they want to be, and it doesn't matter what makes you make people mad, if it's mental illness or whatever it is. But people who just know you from YouTube, and you turn the world upside down on them and keep lying to them, like that's not gonna, that people are gonna say, okay, I don't have to put up with that. I don't have to listen to that anymore. And I'm telling you right
Okay.
now, Ernie young, yearns for his YouTube his YouTube people, his his followers to. I mean, yeah. Hang on a second. I'll drop the link.
Hello, Ernie. He says that is a lie. I missed all of you, and I am working on my meds now, actually picking them up now.
Where you
So,
get now?
where are you?
Why'd you tell the hospital you left with me? Hang on. I'm gonna find the chat here and put it in.
Can I go with you? I don't know that I'm going. Hold on a minute.
There's the link, Ernie.
Jimbo, I'm going to mute for a second. I'll be right back.
Ernie, I put the link in for you. Ernie, that's not what they told me, brother. That's not what they told me. Don't say that. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna call the hospital. I'm gonna cuss them for everything they're worth. I'm gonna tell them this is exactly what you said. The link's out there, Ernie. I'm not turning against Ernie, not at all. I don't think nobody should give up either. I'm just saying, like, it's time to let's let's be held accountable. Everybody. Call who on the live? Oh, the hospital. Why are your mods allowing the trolls to come in here and cause trouble? What trolls? I don't see it. Yeah, we can block anybody who comes in
And the doors.
Can everybody hear me now?
All right.
Ernie says he's going to come on live stream here. I want to
Can we please get my
get
stuff?
this comment, get this thing and send to him if I can. You need that cord back?
No, it stays in the car anyway.
Okay. About a guest. All right.
Ooh.
I'm bringing Belly in today.
All right. So you guys can hear me? Sorry about that. All right. I've been on the phone with Ernie, so I want to send him a link on Messenger if I don't get lost here. Send. Now, can you hear me? All right. I'm not very good at this on my phone.
Can you get them back?
So
No.
Ernie should be popping in here any second.
Hey, take the green card. Daddy is on a live. Take the green card. Hey, I love you. Take the attitude just a little bit.
You got this there.
Yeah, I haven't even got to tell my wife about Amanda. I sure hate that for anybody. That's awful. Welcome, Melody Allen. Thank you. Oh.
Hey,
What's up, Ernie?
so if everybody's listening to Tiffany, I've not talked to Tiffany today. Last time I talked to Tiffany was last night, and I have no idea what she's saying to everybody or what's going on. But I'm not with her, so I've not been with her. I'm not, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. Like I said, I just heard about it just now. My phone ain't even fully charged. I've got like 10% on my phone. That's one reason I can't answer phone right now. So, but tell me what's going on. What's going on?
Well,
And no, I didn't tell the nurse that you were supposed to pick me up. I mean, they had tried to call. They tried to call early this morning what it was.
yeah,
And they told me they didn't get a hold of you.
and
And they said, "Do you have anybody else?" And I said, "Yeah, my phone I do." And then out of that, they said, "Well, because I was supposed to went to Moccasin Bend, still supposed to be going to Moccasin Bend because I was still on the list for it."
Why aren't you there?
Well, I'm not there. So they said they wouldn't, because they said they wouldn't even accept me anyways, because everything's over full. Everything's over full, and they was discharging everybody out, or trying to. There's a couple that didn't get discharged out, but Dr. Chili came in, and I seen him and got everything reconsented, and he said just as long as I take my medicine on outwards, I ought to be all right. So that's all I know. I mean, that's really all I know.
How many refills you got on your medicines?
On my medicine's one.
Did they tell you need to see another doctor to get?
I got 21 of them, and I've got to go and see another one. Within the next week, I need to see a doctor. And I didn't know where one in Corbin is at, but they got me a bunch of brochures and stuff like that. I can look in and see where it's at, and see what's going on with the doctors. But it's only around like the Georgia, Tennessee area. They ain't got nothing for Kentucky right now. I figured I could go to Corbin up there to Treatment Center or something like that and find a doctor up there. That's what I mean. That's why I don't understand what the big mess up is. But I'm not with Tiffany. I'm not been around Tiffany.
The medicines you told me. Listen, don't say them out loud. But those medicines you told me, my friend, and you know who I'm talking about, that is a PA.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've been in the car with him when we go to basketball practice.
Right.
He can write those medicines. Like it's,
right. Well,
it doesn't have to be a doctor. Like
that's not even. I'm on Haldol. I don't care what people know I'm on. I'm on Haldol. And they said that was real good for my that would stop me from having the flashbacks and stuff like that. And it has so far. It has. It's worked wonders exactly.
Yeah.
And here's the Uber person's car right now. I'll show it to you. Stand out here. That's who picked me up. Carrie's her name. But that's what I said when they got my phone and everything, let it charge up. I had to get out because we was running out of room and everything. There's more people coming in. But yeah, I understand you. I understand what you're saying, man. But I don't understand why everybody's calling like, you need to talk, you need to do this, you need to do that. I don't understand that part at all.
Well, the hospital is not telling what you're telling. And that's the
Well, I
issue.
mean, well, I'm
And
sorry about what the hospital tells. I mean, like I
telling
said,
you
there's 4 or 5 nurses working, and look, I'm not no escape artist. I didn't escape to get out. I mean, I guess I could be an escape artist, but I didn't on this. Like I said, I was going to do the treatment and everything, and they didn't accept me. Marcus and Ben wouldn't accept me because it's a full asylum. It's a full asylum. But anyways,
but they
I've
want
got
to go to a full. That's
6%.
what don't make any sense. They want you to go to a full-fledged asylum, and then they go from there.
That's what one doctor said, and the other doctor, the ER doctor. There's a difference between an ER doctor and a psychiatric doctor. The psychiatric doctor is on vacation right now, and they had to bring in
I
another
told her that too.
doctor, which is
I,
Dr. Chili.
yeah, I told that nurse that too, and she said, "There's a doctor on vacation, but every day there's a new doctor here. He saw a new
Yeah.
doctor every day." That's what she
Well, he
said.
wasn't there. He was on like a voice thing. You talk to him on a video and a voice. But I ain't got no reason to lie to you, man. And like I said, I've only got 5% on this, so if it goes out, it ain't me. It's drains battery. But I'll just let you know I'm okay, man. I'll be at your house tomorrow sometime, man. I mean, everything's cool. If that's cool. If you want me to come there or not. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. I'm just telling you, like,
Well, I understand your concern, but I'm not even spoke to Tiff. I'm not spoke to Tiff today. I don't even know what's going on. I don't have no idea. I don't have no clue from nothing. I ain't got to even look at it yet. I haven't looked at it. I've been doing my own self. I've been doing my own thing.
yeah, don't look at it. It's going to drive you crazy. She's trying to turn you everybody that cares about you.
But I never said for people to stop caring for me. I never said that. Never have I ever said that. I don't know why people would say that. I don't know what was going on. Like I said, I can't talk about it because I don't know about it. But anyways, I got 4% that's gonna cut off, man. But I'll holler at you. Let me charge my phone up and I'll call you back and everything. And I ain't doing no live. I ain't doing no live tonight or nothing like that. I'm staying off of it. But um, just I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
All
And
right,
we'll
man.
talk
Get
to
your
see
phone.
what's going on. See you. I got to get it charged though. See you. Thank you guys, and I appreciate y'all. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. It's a lot of questions that could be answered, and if he shows up here tomorrow, I'm going to make him answer them. I just don't, I don't understand the part, of, I don't know. A lot of things don't add up, and he knows I feel that way, and I don't know. Just I'm gonna push for him to get more help when he gets here, and I know nobody wants to be locked away or whatever, but it's really not even 4 hours away. It's like 3.5, and he drive a little over the speed limit, 3 hours and 15 minutes, um, but he's gonna have to get more help, like just taking the medicine that they gave him gonna make everything better. And I don't, I said the Uber driver is gonna bring you that far. You got that kind of money? Oh well, they give me a discount. Man, I'll tell you what. I looked at getting an Uber while I was in Virginia Beach, and it was ridiculous. To go 6 or 7 miles. Um, yeah, he told them on the phone that he wouldn't be here till tomorrow if he comes. But I'm going to try to call him. He's not big on answering the phone. So, um, yeah. All right, guys. Well, there's your full-fledged update. You even got to hear from Ernie. So I still have my doubts about what's going on, but I'll do my best to make sure he takes his medicines and gets more help. And we're talking, that's a trip on an Uber. So, um, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I got a live coming up at 8:30. We're going to cover Amaya Robertson, um, baby girl who was murdered in Indianapolis, Indiana. So, guys, we'll get back to some see on that. I know that's not normal, but that's uh, what the channel's for anyway. And so come on in and join us on that one. And any Ernie updates will be specifically for Ernie, and we won't cross them at all. So the tonight will be about Amaya Robertson and not about Ernie Shell. So Ernie, if you're still watching, buddy, just be safe, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow sometime. Um, be careful. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and see you guys at 8:30.